Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and found your dog just watching you? Not moving, not making a sound, just those two eyes, glowing softly in the dark, completely locked onto your face. Most people laugh it off. They call it creepy. They make a joke about it in the morning and move on. But what if I told you that moment, that silent, still, completely devoted stare, is one of the most profound expressions of love that exists in the natural world? What if your dog isn't being weird? What if they're doing something ancient, something sacred, something that wolves did for thousands of years before dogs ever curled up next to a human being? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will never look at your sleeping dog or your dog looking at you while you sleep the same way again. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Dogs are the only non-human species on Earth that have evolved to read human faces, not just recognize them, read them. In study after study, researchers have found that dogs process human emotional expressions in a part of their brain almost identical to the one humans use. They see your face and they feel something, not just observe, feel. So when your dog watches you sleep, they are not guarding the room. They are not bored. They are not waiting for breakfast. They are watching the face of the most important being in their entire world. Completely vulnerable, completely at rest, and they are choosing to stay present, to witness, to protect that moment. That's number one. When your dog watches you sleep, they are expressing what animal behaviorists call proximity bonding. It's the same impulse that makes wolf pups press against their mothers in the dark. It says, "I am safe when I am near you, and you are safest when I am near." Your dog is not just in the room with you. Your dog has decided that where you are is where they belong. Now let's talk about something even deeper. Something that researchers at the Azabu University in Japan discovered that genuinely changed the way scientists think about dogs. When a dog looks into your eyes and you look back, both of your bodies release oxytocin. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the same chemical that floods a mother's brain when she holds her newborn child for the first time. Your dog looks at you and literally experiences the chemical sensation of love. And when they watch you sleep, they can't look into your eyes. Your eyes are closed. So what are they doing instead? They are memorizing you. The exact curve of your shoulder, the rhythm of your breathing, the sound your exhale makes when you're deeply at rest and not stressed or anxious. They are cataloging every detail of you because you are their entire world and they want to know every inch of it. That is number two. Your dog watching you sleep is an act of devotion so complete, so focused that there is almost no human equivalent. Think about that for a moment. But here's where it gets truly extraordinary. Dogs don't just watch you sleep because of love. They watch you sleep because of ancient duty. Before domestication, before leashes and dog beds and kibble, dogs lived in packs. And in those packs, there was always a guardian. One member of the group who stayed awake while the others slept, who listened to the dark, who watched for danger so that the rest of the pack could rest deeply, safely, without fear. Your dog has inherited that role. In their mind, in the ancient, instinctual part of their brain that no amount of domestication has erased, you are their pack. You are the one they are responsible for. And when you close your eyes and surrender to sleep, something inside them says, "I've got this. You rest. I'll watch." That is number three. When your dog sits at the foot of your bed or beside your pillow in the night, they are not being clingy. They are fulfilling the deepest purpose their species has ever known. They are keeping watch over the one they love. Now I want you to think about something personal for a moment. How many nights have you felt alone? How many times have you fallen asleep feeling unseen, unprotected, like no one in the world was paying attention to whether you were okay? And yet, there was a heartbeat in that room with you. There were eyes that never left your face. There was a living creature who asked for nothing, except to be near you while you slept. You were never as alone as you thought you were. That is number four, and it might be the most important one. Your dog's presence while you sleep is not incidental. It is not habit. It is a choice they make every single night to anchor themselves to you, to say without words, "You matter. You are worth watching over. I choose you, even when you can't choose me back." Let's talk about what the science says happens to you when your dog sleeps nearby. Because this isn't just emotional, this is physiological. A study published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings found that people who sleep with their dogs in the bedroom, not even in the bed, just in the room, report significantly higher sleep quality and a stronger sense of security than those who sleep alone. Your body knows your dog's is there. Even while you're unconscious, your heart rate slows, your cortisol, your stress hormone, drops. Your nervous system shifts into a state of deep rest that it simply cannot reach when you feel alone. Your dog is literally healing you while you sleep. That is number 5. The relationship between you and your dog is not one-sided. It never was. You feed them, yes, you walk them, you love them, but they are doing something for you that no medication, no meditation app, no self-help book has ever been able to fully replicate. They are regulating your nervous system just by existing in your space. Now we come to something that I think deserves its own moment. Have you ever noticed that your dog seems to know when you're having a bad dream? That they'll press closer, nudge you with their nose, whine softly, sometimes even lick your hand until you stir. This is not coincidence. Dogs can detect changes in your breathing pattern, your heart rate, even your body chemistry, the cortisol spike that comes with a nightmare, while they are partially asleep themselves. And when they sense that you are in distress, even in a dream, they respond. That is number 6. Your dog is so attuned to you that they can rescue you from your own nightmares. Let that sink in for a second. They cannot enter your dreams, but they can pull you out of the ones that hurt you. And finally, number 7. This one is quiet. This one doesn't come from a study or a behavioral paper. This one comes from something older than science. When your dog watches you sleep, they are at complete peace. In that moment, they need nothing. They want nothing. They are not hungry or playful or restless. They are simply present, completely and totally present with you, in a world that never stops moving, never stops demanding, never stops taking. Your dog has found everything they need in the simple fact of your existence. They are watching you sleep because you, breathing quietly in the dark, are enough. You are enough. So tonight, when you climb into bed and you feel that familiar weight settle beside you, or those quiet eyes find you in the dark, I want you to remember what you learned here. That is not just a dog. That is an ancient guardian, a devoted companion, a living source of healing, choosing you again and again in the only language they have ever known: silence, presence, love. If this video moved you even a little, if it made you see your dog differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe, because every week we go deeper into the extraordinary world that lives between you and your dog. Your dog already knows how special this bond is. Now, so do you.